YouTube, how's it going? It's your guy Nutzypoo back with another video today, and we got another episode in the Miami Marlins rebuild franchise for you guys today, and it is a fun one. While we were off video, we made our first trade in this franchise, and I think we added a player that could help us in the here and now and over the next couple of years, which is absolutely awesome. We'll check that out, but first, I have to make you guys aware of a change I think we're going to be doing here on this Miami Marlins rebuild franchise. So because it is a rebuild franchise and the Marlins have so many of their top prospects and players who are so young, I want to start putting an emphasis on minor league games. With that being said, how this is going to change moving forward is every other game we play in this Marlins franchise series is going to be played on quick counts, and we're going to make up the additional time by player locking one minor league game with one of our big prospects. So for example, in today's game, we're going to be doing quick counts against the Atlanta Braves, and then we're going to turn on a Khalil Watson player lock to see if our number one prospect can show up in a big game with AA Pensacola. So that is one of the changes we're going to be making moving forward. And let me know in the comments how you guys feel about that. And after watching the video, let me know if your opinions change and it's something you want me to do moving forward. Without much further ado, guys, let's go ahead and check out the trade and then get into some Miami Marlins gameplay. Don't forget to drop this video a like and also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate all of the support on these franchise videos. It's been a blast. So, here is the trade. We picked up former Ray Brett Phillips here. I think he has a chance to really help this squad. The Rays offered us this trade while we were simulating games getting ready for this video, and I really like the trade terms, and I thought Brett Phillips could be a big addition to the squad. So just looking at Brett Phillips here, the big deal about Phillips is the 95, 98, 93, 99 fielding across the board. That is absolutely incredible. He's going to be able to lock down all of the alleys and lock down defensively in center field really well, which is something I feel like we were missing with Bryan De La Cruz. It's part of the reason why I was so amenable to making this trade. Plus, he absolutely rakes right-handed pitching and is another left-handed bat, and to be honest, this Marlins lineups is severely lacking with left-handed bats. Realistically, I think he's going to end up platooning with Bryan De La Cruz this first year because against lefties, he is absolutely atrocious. 19 contact, 37 power against lefties, that's not going to play. But the 38 contact with 71 power against righties, that's pretty decent, and we're going to be seeing a lot of right-handed pitching this year, so I thought that Brett Phillips was a potential really good pickup for this squad. Let's see, he is struggling on the year. He's hitting .250 with 0 home runs, but we're still early in the year. He's only played 13 games this year total, so I think he had the chance to make a big change. The trade ended up going for Garrett Cooper. And as much as that pained me to trade Cooper, I thought realistically he was kind of buried in the lineup with Aguilar and some of the other big bats. He wasn't going to have the opportunity to play very much first base moving forward. So I ended up having to ship Cooper out. I thought the defensive upgrade in center field was warranted of trading away Cooper. Plus, the good news about Brett Phillips is he's still in arbitration, so he's going to be really cheap for the upcoming years, whereas Cooper didn't have the same amount of team control. And frankly, I wasn't going to want to pay him a very big contract in general. So that was the trade we ended up making on the Marlins franchise. It is the very first trade of this Marlins franchise, and it will not be the last. So don't you guys worry about that. Now it's time to go ahead and get into some games, but before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the simulation and how it did us over the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to remember. I believe we played this last game here against Arizona was our last episode. So after that, we ended up taking 2 of 3 from Milwaukee. We swept the Washington Nationals. We took 2 of 3 from Atlanta, and then we turned around and got swept by the Tampa Bay Rays. Now we have a big 3-game set coming up against Atlanta. We're 28-21 on the season, which is actually really good. We're only 1 game back of the Mets right now in the division. So this series is going to end up being a really big deal. Elieser Hernandez on the mound. That name is going to be ruthless for me to try to say regularly. Probably going to end up saying Hernandez a lot. Obviously, you can tell I'm pretty white, which means Latin names really throw me for a loop. But we're going to try our best. Elieser Hernandez on the mound against the Atlanta Braves. And then you guys can see in the top left-hand corner, draft day is in 5 days, which means the next episode will be focused around the draft. It's always one of my favorite episodes every year on these franchise rebuilds, and hopefully we can have a solid draft. We have the number 6 overall pick, and this is going to be a really big draft for the rebuild process in Miami. I'm excited to see how it turns out. But before we get into the big league game, like I told you guys, we're going to be playing a minor league player lock here. We got Pensacola versus Mississippi on deck. Let's go ahead and play a quick player lock game. I'm going to player lock as our guy Khalil Watson, shortstop, number 1 prospect, depending on where you look. I believe MLB Pipeline has him ranked as number 1 prospect in the Marlins organization, and he is batting leadoff for the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. I'm rocking their hat right now. Let's go ahead and get a quick player lock in with Khalil. All right, loading into this first game here. As you can see, Khalil is going to be batting leadoff for Pensacola. 20-22 on the season, not great. Facing the Mississippi Braves, the AA affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, who we're also going to be playing tonight, which I think is kind of funny. Bayfront Park, not a historically hitter-friendly park. It is at sea level, which means it takes a lot of power to get balls out in this park. And I don't know if you guys saw Khalil Watson's attributes, but he is not a power hitter, so this is going to be kind of a struggle. All right, starting on Hall of Fame here. Hopefully I can adjust quickly here. That's a good swing. Oh, that's going to go ahead and get down the line right off the get-go here for Watson, which you absolutely love to see, and he's up with a stand-up double in his first at-bat of the day. Hopefully we can see more of that, man. Miguel Rojas, obviously not the long-term answer at shortstop in Miami, so having Khalil Watson hopefully can come up sooner rather than later. He's already a 72 overall. I do want his bat to develop a little bit more before we call him up, to be honest. So we're going to kind of have to see how that goes. Down 3-0 in his second at-bat. Is 1 for 1 on the day, and we go down 0-2. 2 really good pitches there by Spencer Strider. Going to have to get defensive here. Good take. 4-seamer out off the plate. Oh, I didn't go. No shot. Oh, that's a bad call, Blue. I definitely did not go on that. What are you going to do, though? Now we get the defensive opportunity with Watson, and this is really where he's going to shine as a player. I do really think he's going to be absolutely incredible defensively. He's able to take that on a couple of hops, get it over to first base, and that ends the top of the 6th inning. Now we have Khalil back up for his 3rd at-bat of the day, once again against Spencer Strider, who has held the Blue Wahoos, and he plunks me. Don't you dare hit my number 1 prospect. What are you doing, Spencer? God damn, man. Can't be hitting our number 1 prospect like that, my dude. Oh, that's deep in the hole. Not going to be able to get over to that. Might score another. It does not. He holds at third base, but we did end up tying the game. It's 3-3 right now, Mississippi and Pensacola. Ooh, big time at bat here. 2 outs, runners on first and third. Khalil has a chance to put the Blue Wahoos in front in this game, and he's going to end up popping out. Got a little bit under that just late, unfortunately. Let's see if we get one more at bat here. Oh, this is a big deal. Top of the 9th here. Runners on first and third. 2 outs. Need to get out of this inning. Let's see if Khalil can make the play defensively. That's deep in the hole. He's able to get over to it, though. Nice, easy throw over to first. And that is the top of the 9th over. Do we get another at-bat here? Wow, if we do, it's going to be in the 10th. Mississippi does take the lead here. 1-2 count. Pitch coming in. Good swing, and that should score another run. The throw is offline, and Mississippi takes the 5-3 lead over Pensacola. Do we get another at-bat here with Khalil, hopefully? We do. Runner on second, 1 out. Really need Khalil to come through. Indigo Diaz on the mound. Get down the line. Get down the line. Let's go. It drops. Khalil, get down. Let's go. Big double for Khalil Watson, who's able to score the run from second base. That's a fluky hit, but we'll take it. His 2nd double of the day. This is why I'm so excited about this kid, man. He can turn a single into a double with that speed and athleticism. Unfortunately, Mississippi does end up winning the game, but it's hard to complain about Khalil Watson's effort there. Goes, I believe, 2 for 3 on the day, 2 for 4 on the day with 2 RBIs, or 1 RBI and 2 doubles. You'll take that out of the #1 prospect. Now let's go ahead and watch the big boys play. Let's head out to Atlanta for a big game against the Braves. As we load into Truist Park, you see that new regional broadcast theme for the Miami Marlins. Still absolutely love it. As I said, quick counts will be on for this game. I'm mostly doing that just so I can keep the videos under an hour for you guys. These MLB the Show franchise videos are already super long as is. So I'm going to try not to overload you guys with just crazy amounts of, hour-plus long videos. Ronald Acuna having a hell of a year. 285, or it hit 285, 19 home runs already? Oh my God, he has 1100 OPS. If you guys remember, he stung me on opening day. He hit a home run off of me. So we're going to see if we can prevent him from doing that in this game. But man, holy goodness, Ronald Acuna absolutely killing it to start the year. Max Fried on the mound, 7-2 on the year with a 2.62 ERA. That is very impressive as well. Brian De La Cruz up first, count 1-1 on these quick counts. Wow. Good pitch there for Max Fried. Now we have to go right into defensive position.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Long run, tracks it down.
Unfortunately, he is able to get over. Duvall's able to get over into foul ground and make that play, and that is out #1 here. Miguel Rojas coming up. Full count, 3-2 for Rojas against Fried. Fried makes a pitch, but Rojas is able to get to that, pushes it through the right side, and that is hit #1 for your Miami Marlins on the day. 2-1 count now to Jesus Aguilar, hitting 273 on the year. Good take, 3-1 to Jesus. The one thing I do notice, or at least I noticed last year, is quick counts does tend to make it so you put up more offensive runs, which, on one hand is cool because you're scoring more, but on the other hand, it does kind of make it realistic. It's one of the things I really do appreciate about playing every pitch of every game. But like I said, we're just giving this a trial run. Ooh, able to foul that off. Ooh, able to foul that off too. Jesus fighting here.
Payoff pitch.
They're going to ground into a double play to end the inning. Gosh dang it. I swing over a 12-6 curve that has no business being as high in the zone as it is, unfortunately. Ozzie Albies coming up to start the bottom of the first for the home squad. Has 4 home runs on the year. Hernandez, hopefully we can get him out of this quickly. He does have a 2-strike count here, which does help. Oh, we get the call. That was a, we'll take that call, but if I got that on the other way, that I would not be thrilled.
You know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success.
All right, count 1-1 here. See, Dansby Swanson, Dansby, one of the most attractive men in Major League Baseball. He gets him to roll over, though. Jazz goes to Aguilar. Let's go. It's an easy out #2. Now 1-1 to Ronald Acuna Jr., the superstar of this Atlanta Braves organization, the face of the franchise for probably the next decade, and absolutely scares the poop out of me as a pitcher. That's why he gets around on that one. It's loud contact, but that's a lazy fly ball out to De La Cruz. And just like that, we finish up the first inning. No one on base. You love to see it. All right. Good take, good take.
With that one, and it's 2-1.
All right, 2-1 to Jorge Soler, hitting under 200 for the season. We need him to turn it on. Once again, did not pay him all of that money to have to be carried all season. He's supposed to be the big bat in our lineup. Oh, God.
Stays alive.
Had to fight that off. Didn't expect that fastball to stay in the zone, to be honest.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh, wow. We watched the fastball in the zone. That's strikeout for Jorge Soler. Max Fried looking really strong early. 2-1 count here to Avisel Garcia. Good take. Avisel, I'm going to say Avisel is probably the hitter that I felt most comfortable with up to this point. It just seems like he makes good contact whenever I swing with him. Like that one, that's loud. I was a little bit underneath that, but still hard contact out of Avisel, which is honestly all I'm looking for every at-bat. All right, Jesus Sanchez now hitting 281 on this year. Woo! Buzzing the tower.
That's ball 2. Second inning here, no score.
Good take, 3-1. See if Jesus can get on base here, whether it be a walk or gets a good pitch to swing at here. Wow, that 12-6 curve was disgusting. That had so much movement. Oh my goodness. Get in the gap. Get in the gap. Oh! What an absolute robbery by Eddie Rosario. Oh my goodness. This Atlanta Braves team finds a way to ruin my day with defensive web gems every time we play him. That's crazy. Hernandez comes back up, pitching to Matt Olson here. Hoping to have another quick inning. 1-2 now to Olson. See if we can get him on the slider inside. Good pitch. Matt Olson's able to fight that off. Let's go ahead and go with the two-seamer running off the plate. I will say Hernandez does not have overwhelming velocity by any means, so I don't really feel like I can just rear back and push it by people. We'll try it here, but I'm really worried about this pitch. That's why, man. Matt Olson turns on that, and if he would have waited just back a little bit, that would have been put 15 rows deep on the chop house. Oh, wow, he just spits on that. Well done. See if we can go down and away with a fastball. Ooh, cruises it. De La Cruz gets under that. Matt Olson's scary, man. This Braves lineup, let me tell you, it does have a way of scaring me.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2.
All right. Able to get Austin Riley to swing and miss there.
Next offering is foul.
1-2. See if we can hit him with the circle change here and maybe get him to strike out. Doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of swing and miss in Hernandez's game here. Looking like maybe soft contact might be the way of the day. Definitely wouldn't say he's an overwhelming pitcher. I would say he's probably the pitcher that I could see myself pulling out of the rotation as far as it goes. Like, he's the pitcher that I am married to the least in the rotation. That's a good strikeout, though. Like Sixto, Rogers, Alcantara, they all are going to have their long-term plays here. I could see Hernandez ending up being the odd man out as far as it goes. Woo! And then Pablo Lopez, man, absolutely shocked me in that last game we played. Hernandez looking good so far here. Got Jazz Chisholm up now against Max Fried. 1-1 count. 237 on the year for Jazz Chisholm. Once again, still needs to pick it up, man. That's just not good enough out of someone I'm considering to be one of the superstars of this squad. We have to get him going offensively. 3-1 to Jazz. That's huge. Come on, Jazz. Good swing into the gap for Jazz. Only going to be one. Eddie Rosario is able to cut that off and get it into second base. Albie's looking over. Jazz is not running, though. Now we got Jacob Stallings up. 3-1 count here. Really hitter-friendly count. And he's able to take it and takes a walk Fried has put runners on first and second with Brian Anderson coming up. Brian Anderson has a big opportunity here. 1-1 count. Pitch from Fried. Wow, great sinker. I did not know Fried had a sinker. I think that's the first time I've seen that in this game, unfortunately. All right, 1-2 to Anderson. Fights it off. Sinker kind of down the middle of the plate, honestly. Not the world's greatest place for that pitch to be. But, listen, he got away with it. Good take inside for Anderson. Evens the count 2-2.
Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Max Fried, man. Really, really good lefty pitcher. Oh, that's going to be an out at second base, though. That's unfortunate. All right, so Anderson hits into the fielder's choice there. Unfortunately, Jacob Stallings had to hold. Matt Olson, being the gold glover he is at first base, is able to make that play. Need Brian De La Cruz to come up here. Oh, Brian De La Cruz gets a hold of one. That's deep. That is gone. De La Cruz, 3-run homer. Not expected out of the leadoff spot. Well, we will take it. Let's go. That puts your fish up 3-0. 400 feet on that De La Cruz bomb. I'm going to be honest, I did not see that coming. We will take that, though. Wow. De La Cruz sees the trade for Brett Phillips and says, I will one-up you. This is why you should be playing me every day, Don. 399 feet, 101 miles per hour off the bat. Wow. De La Cruz muscles that out. Now we have a 3-2 count to Miguel Rojas. I will say these quick count games are much higher pace, and maybe you guys will enjoy that because the energy stays up the whole time, but it definitely is a different feel, different vibe for sure. Wow, they give him that call. Okay, 2-2 to Aguilar here. Max Fried trying to get out of this inning before the wheels absolutely fall off. Wow, what a pitch. Aguilar watches strike number 3 there, has to go sit down. Jorge Soler up, knows a thing or two about striking out after that first at-bat. 3-1 count here, though. Hitter-friendly count. Oh, swings through the fastball. Way late. Dude, if he's going to dot me inside with fastballs, I'm gonna have a rough day. Good swing by Soler. That ball's hit hard into the waiting arms of Ron Acuna Jr. out there in deep center field, though. Brian De La Cruz gets us on the board with the 3-run bomb. Offense coming from unexpected places. Let's go. All right, 2-2 to Eddie Rosario here. And Eddie Rosario is going to get one of those runs back with a deep fly ball, and that is gone for the Atlanta Braves. That barely got out, man. 98 miles per hour off the bat, only 368 feet. What are you going to do? Honestly, what are you going to do? Oh, that's funny. Eddie Rosario is able to muscle that one out. We'll go ahead and watch the replay on that. If we get one, I guess. Wow. Wild swing. Able to get around on that pitch. I thought that was a pretty good slider out of Hernandez, but if the hitter's on it, he's on it. Not a hard hit ball by any means, only 98 miles per hour off the bat, but got the job done, put it out over right field. Now we have to come back, get it back together. Adam Duvall, another power hitter here.
And that one fouled off.
All right, come on, Hernandez.
And a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
1-2 to Duvall here. Still no outs in the 3rd inning. Wow, that's not going to do
It's
it.
exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Woo! There we go. Let's go, Hernandez. Gets his 2nd strikeout of the day on Duvall. All right, Chadwick Trump. I know I made a fun of his name last time we played Atlanta, just because, like, Chadwick is not someone I would expect to be playing baseball. Like, maybe lacrosse? I don't know what it is. Chadwick feels like a lacrosse name. 2-2 to Albies here. He's able to fight off a really good slider from Hernandez. Let's go ahead and get this circle change a little bit more out of the zone. Whoo, good swing by Ozzy. Gets down and gets that, but that's going to get right in the glove of De La Cruz, and that is the end of the third inning. But not before the Atlanta Braves strike back and get one on the board, courtesy of Eddie Rosario's big fly. Also, chat, I wonder if you guys notice, I feel like I'm starting to kind of get my sea legs as far as the announcing play-by-play role on this series goes. Hope you guys are enjoying it, because I'm enjoying commentating games. It's something I've always wanted to do since I was little, to be honest. Like, sports journalism was something I was super, super interested in. And for any of you guys that don't know, I'm a lawyer in real life. I'm a lawyer day to day. So I went a different path than sports journalism. But I get to kind of scratch that itch through this series and through my Twitch and other places. So, oh, that's a bad swing. Jesus Sanchez pops that up to the third baseman. Darn it. Austin Riley's able to make that play. Easy, easy, easy. Jazz Chisholm 1-2 here. He's 1-1 or 1 for 1 on the day. See if he can keep it going. And he pops up as well, this time to the catcher. Is this Chadwick Tromp? No, it's not. I don't know who their catcher is. Is it Chadwick? Anyways, can't wait on that for very long, because now we got Dansby Swanson back up to the plate. Ooh, puts a good swing. That's going to go ahead and get down in front of Avasel. Gets it back in to keep Dansby at first, but Dansby with a good swing there to get on base for the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Okay, he could tie it with one swing, and that would have been the pitch he did it on. Not a good pitch there by Hernandez. Left it a little bit too far over the plate. Not a super competitive slider there. Let's see if we can get him with the changeup. Fights it off. Wow, well done. All right, two-seamer, go ahead and run this off the plate, please. Stays a little bit more on the plate than I wanted it to. See if we can flame the four-seamer up and in. We do, and we're able to get a big out number one there. Matt Olson hitting after Ronald Acuna is busted. That is such a good 1-2 combination. It's actually terrifying. Oh, Matt Olson cruises that. It's going to die at the warning track, though. Avasel's able to make the play. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I thought he tied it with a big fly there. I'm going to keep it a buck. And then Austin Riley flies out to center field. De La Cruz is going to be able to get underneath that. And he does to end the fourth. So Dansby Swanson gets stranded. He's unable to be pushed around by the remaining Braves batters in that inning, which is great for the Miami Marlins. All right, back here in the fifth inning, we have our guy Jacob Stallings up, 244 on the year. 3-2 count. Takes a good swing at it. It's going to be a pop-up to Ronald Acuna, though. That athleticism out in center field should be able to carry him to that very easily. I'm going to be honest, we're through the fifth. This game's been going for like 15 minutes. I'm going to have to figure out the timing on these videos, man, because quick counts might make them a little bit too quick. Just, once again, let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about this series and, you know, what you guys want me to do moving forward as far as, like, prospect games. Or if you guys even want to see prospect games. I just like doing the prospect games because especially when you're doing a rebuild franchise, the prospects are such a big part of the story being told that I don't feel like I want to miss out on the opportunities for that, right? So at least that's my thought process here. All right. Max Fried has thrown 81 pitches through 5 innings. Not great there. Surprised he's kind of still in the game. Brian De La Cruz coming up now. Had the big bomb in his last at-bat. Good take there to go to 2-1. 2 for 16 with 7 Ks against Fried in his career. The fact he could get that one around and hit a bomb is huge. It was a good swing. Acuna's going to be under that as well, and that'll end the top of the fifth. Your Miami Marlins still hanging on to the 3-1 lead over the Atlanta Braves. Alex Dickerson crushed me in that opening day game. With swings like that, except they were getting down. Avasel Garcia is able to get underneath that one, though. Only 65 pitches out of Hernandez here is so efficient, so fantastic. Now is having to pitch back to Eddie Rosario, though, who did snake bite him in his last at-bat. The only person who has done anything in this Braves lineup so far. Hernandez only given up 2 hits on the day. Did give up that deep fly, though. Now a 3-2 count. See if we can maybe get him with a down and away fastball. Nope. He's going to go ahead and put that off. Is that going to get out? Nope. Gets off the wall. That should be a nice double for Eddie Rosario. He's killing us so far in this game. And just like that, they have a runner in scoring position with Duvall up to the plate. Oh, he's going to roll over it. Jazz has to go for the 1 there. Duvall's pretty quick. That's not an easy play for Jazz, but he's able to make it.
Chadwick Trump next up for the Braves.
Woo! 2-2, hit him with the slider. Lays off of it. Really, really good take there for Chadwick. I really need to get an out here because I do not want to see Ozzy Albiz with a runner on third base. There you go. Let's go. Hernandez gets out of the jam. Ends the 5th inning without giving up a run. And Braves strand a runner over on third. 3-2 count here to Rojas. Max Fried still cruising. Absolutely dotted. Unfortunate. All right, Jesus Aguilar turns around.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar.
Man, I am not hitting well. That's the other thing, too, is when you're playing with quick counts, it feels kind of hard sometimes to get into a rhythm. But then when you do get into rhythm, you start raking. So, all right, Jorge Soler 0 for 2 on the day. 3-1 count here. Should be a very competitive pitch. It is not, and he's able to walk. Fair enough.
I think he's okay with that outcome.
And now Avisel Garcia gets another 3-1 count. Let's go, Avisel. And he gets a much better pitch to swing at than Soler does, but he flies it out to right field. Duvall's under it. And that will end the 6th inning. Or end the top of the 6th inning, I guess I should say. Now back to the top of the order here for the Atlanta Braves. Hernandez has thrown 79 pitches, so it might not be a bad idea to get someone up and moving in the bullpen. Ozzy Albiz is able to get on base with a nice swing that finds a hole through the right side, even though your Marlins were shifted. All right, 2-2 to Dansby Swanson here. Let's go ahead and look at bottom of the 6th. Let's go ahead and get Richard Blyer up and moving, and then we'll go Zach Pop. All right, that's fine. So if Hernandez gives up another base runner here, we might look to make the move. He hasn't really gotten in a whole lot of trouble yet. That's a good strikeout of Dansby Swanson. But once again, Ronald Acuna Jr. back up with a chance to bite us. Oh, my God. Oh, he says that's fair? I don't know about that one, Chief. Good throw into third. Acuna's in for a double. Albies goes first to third. And just like that, there's runners on second and third with Matt Olson up. We have a tired pitcher. We're going to go ahead for a mound visit here. And we're going to go ahead and bring in, let's go Zach Pop. All right, 2-1 here to Matt Olson. Need to execute good pitches. That is a dot, and we do not get the call. Oh, my goodness. 3-2. Got to be a competitive pitch here. Oh, Matt Olson is going to line out, and we did get a perfect throw for Avisel. Get it. Cans it, guns it home. Unable to throw out Ozzy Albies, who has some speed on the base path. And the Atlanta Braves put another run on the board, making it a 3-2 ball game. Now got another runner on third, and we walk Austin Riley. Gosh dang it. All right, 1-2. I will say quick counts, as much as like people hate on it, it really puts you in some crazy situations that are hard to manage. It adds a lot of pressure in games. All right. Get the strikeout here, please. We are unable to do that, but Aguilar makes the play, steps on first, and that ends the 6th inning. Stop the bleeding. Thank God. All right, we got Nuke in the game now, another lefty. Let's go ahead and put Richard Blyer in for the next half an inning. Then we can get to our setup man and hopefully get to our closer. Close this one down. Ooh! Oh my God, that cutter had so much movement. I was mentally unprepared for how much movement that cutter had. Good take. 2-2. Late swing. Unfortunate. Didn't expect that to be in the zone. Nuke is also pumping some heat. 98 miles per hour. That's crazy. All right, 3-2 count here for Jazz. Let's see if we can get a good pitch to swing at. Gonna have to swing at anything around the zone. That's a good swing. It's not going to get out, though, with only 58 power. Acuna's underneath that. Good swing out of Jazz, though. Hard to complain about that. Really, really good contact. Prefer it to get down, but it is what it is. Jacob Stallings, 2-1 count here.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Duvall going back on this one.
All right, 2-2 to Stallings. Man, I could use some insurance runs here. This Braves lineup, I really don't want to be in a situation where I'm just like kind of hoping they don't put any more runs up. All right, that's going to end the top half of the 7th, though. We are going to still change pitchers. We got Richard Blyer coming in now. Oh, that's a good cutter. Get over to Rojas, who should be able to make the easy play over to first, and that is a quick out number 1 for Richard Blyer on 1 pitch. All right, Duvall up to the plate now. 1-2 count. Really good pitch again. Gets the slider, ground out. Anderson goes to Aguilar, and that is a quick number 2. We're rolling right now through this Braves lineup. Here's to hoping we can keep it going. Chadwick Thomp swings at that one. See if we can get him to chase on the sinker out of the zone. He does not. Bring the slider. Gets another ground out to third base. Anderson should be able to make that play easily. And he goes ahead and ends the 7th. Really good inning there out of Blyer. All right, let's go ahead and go to Anthony Bender here. This is a big game. I'm going to need it. Dylan Floro should get up and moving too. We're going to go ahead and schedule Blyer, or not Blyer. We're going to go ahead and schedule our setup man to come in for the next half an inning. Good take. 2-2 from Will Smith here. Good take.
Full count, 3-2.
Good swing by Brian Anderson. Just rolls it over to Dansby. Gets it over to Matt Olson. That's out number 1 in the top of the 8th. I'm kind of sweating, man. I'm going to be honest. By the way, could the Braves have any more lefties in their bullpen and rotation? Good Lord. They're just throwing a stable of lefties out here at me. They might have like 30% of the decent lefty bullpen arms in the league. This is honestly crazy.
Warming up as well.
Good swing. Get down. Let's go. De La Cruz gets another hit in this game. He's having himself a day. Was basically our only offense, honestly. Hit that home run earlier in the game to give us the 3-0 lead, and we've just been trying to hang on to that ever since. Rojas with a good swing. That is not going to get out, though, because Acuna is too fast, too good in center field. All right, 1-2 to Jesus Aguilar. Going to have to be aggressive here.
1-2 now.
Good take.
De La Cruz off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Aguilar. Really need you to come through with a big swing here. Is that going to get through? Wow. Dansby's able to get to that. Throws it over to second base to finish the inning. That's a good defensive play. Not a terrible swing by Aguilar. Rolls over a little bit, but I thought that was going to find a hole. Just didn't end up doing it. All right, Anthony Bender in now.
Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies 1 for 3 on the day after he hit that little shot through the hole in the last at-bat. This one is going to maybe get down. Nah, Sanchez is able to get down to that after getting a terrible jump. All right, 1-1 to Dansby Swanson. Swings at that slider way out of the zone. Let's go ahead and throw the exact same pitch, see if we can get him to chase again. Ooh, did not throw the exact same pitch. See if Avisail can get up and get this one. He does, just has to raise an arm. Thank God. Dansby cruised that. That slider hung in the zone a lot more than I wanted it to for some reason. Now we have Ronald Acuna Jr. up 3-1. Just don't miss. Just be smart with your pitches here. To go another sinker, this time a little bit deeper in. Oh, he swings at it. Aguilar is able to get over it, make the out. And that is 3 big outs now with Flora a chance to come in and close it down. Braves bring in Kenley Jansen. I forget that he's a Brave. Good take.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Good take.
Next pitch misses way outside. Jansen
Fighting here with Jorge Soler, see if he can get his second walk of the day.
Primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
Swings at it, gets underneath it a little bit, unfortunately. That's going to be a out number 1 lazy fly ball out there to Duval. Duval's had a lot of balls hit his way in this game. 3-1 to Avisail.
Before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat. Sometimes
good swing by Avisail, able to sit back on that cutter. Cuts right into the zone, right to barrel of the bat. That's a good swing. And now we have Jesus Sanchez in a big at-bat against a righty arm, finally. Come on, Jesus. Show me what you got here, buddy. Woo! I wanted that cutter. I didn't get it.
Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Right-hander kick steal.
Oh, I roll it over. That's going to be 2. Maybe not.
Off-balance feed, there's 1.
Nah, too slow for 2. All right, Jazz Chisholm 2-2 count here from Kenley Jansen. Come on, Jazz. Good take.
And the next pitch is way outside.
All right, 3-2 here to Jazz. Only swinging a good pitch, please. That is a good pitch. My PCI is nowhere near it, though, and that's a pop out to left field. All right, time to lock it down. Bottom of the 9th, need to come through here. We're going to go ahead and bring in Dylan Floro. He has already blown a save for me this year. Hopefully not a, indication of things to come for me. All right, 2-1 to Matt Olson.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk.
Oh no!
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and an automatic double now as it hops the wall. Here's Austin Riley.
All right, 1-2 here to Riley. Runner on second now after that double. Does get Riley to strike out here, and that is a big out number 1. Because the rest of this Braves lineup, while good, is not nearly as dangerous as 3 through 5. Whew. Good pitch. All right, give him the slider on 2-2 here. Please get it out of the zone, though. That is a not competitive pitch. We're going to go up and away here with the fastball. And he pops it up. That is a big out number 2 if Aguilar can make the play. And he does. Out number 2. Bottom of the 9th. Up 3-2. Runner on second base. Could there be any more pressure on Dylan Floro right now to make a competitive pitch? Eddie Rosario hit a home run earlier in this game. 3-1 count. And he gets him to roll over to Jazz. Chisholm gets the ball over to Aguilar. and your Miami Marlins lock down a big win over a division rival in a game they very much needed. Brian De La Cruz is the player of the game. Eliezer Hernandez, I'm going to get it down eventually at some point in this series, with a very good game as well. And we needed that. 2 for 4 with the home run, 3 RBIs for Brian De La Cruz. Jazz goes 1 for 4. Avisale goes 1 for 4. Hernandez goes 5 1/3, gives up 5 hits, has 7 strikeouts, gives up 2 earned runs, does get the win, and Dylan Florio comes in to slam the door. And with that, guys, we are done with another episode of the Miami Marlins franchise. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please, please, please tell me down in the comments how you feel about this new format for every other game, with the quick counts plus playing a minor league game. The next episode, though, is a huge one. Like I said, it's going to be our draft special. Be on the lookout for that this weekend. I can't wait to show it to you guys. And once again, thank you guys for all the support on this Miami Marlins franchise. I'm enjoying making it for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching it. Thank you guys so much again. Be sure to drop this video a like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps me out quite a lot. Be sure to follow me over on Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. All of those links are down in the description below. Until next time, guys, everyone stay safe out there. Peace.